So this is our final section on conversions, and your conversion guide would be very helpful here. So in the top one we have 6 tablespoons and 1 teaspoon. That's what this means. So this is basically a plus sign in between here. So 6 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon minus 8 teaspoons is equal to something, question mark. And what we need to do is figure out how many teaspoons 6 tablespoons would be. Well, I'm going to get Google out here for this one. So I'm going to convert tablespoons to teaspoons. And 1 tablespoon is equal to 3 teaspoons. Therefore, let me close this quick. Therefore, this is 18 plus 1, so 19 teaspoons minus 8 teaspoons is equal to 11 teaspoons. Or you could say 3 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons, because that's equal to 11 teaspoons total. Okay, so that's one direction that you can do these types of problems. Or it wants to convert 50 inches into some feet, some inches. So what we do is we got to figure out, first of all, we know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot. Therefore, it goes 12, 24, 36, 48 would be 4 feet. And then we have 2 inches left over. Okay? So it's kind of like the same conversions we have been doing, except that we don't get whole number answers. Like these last parts here, that or that, are kind of like decimals. So I want you to try these two on your own and see how they go. So 150 ounces. Okay, so let's go convert ounces to pounds. That doesn't work, so we got to go pounds to ounces. There we go. 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. Therefore, we have to do 150 divided by 16. So that means we're going to have 9 pounds. So 16 times 9. 144, so that means we have 6 ounces left over. 9 pounds, 16 ounces. And then quarts to pints. Quarts to pints. So 1 quart is 2 pints. Therefore, this would be 5 pints. Alrighty, so now we get some fractions, which are awesome. I know you guys are super pumped about that. So the idea is 1 foot is equal to question mark yard. So we know that 3 feet is equal to 1 yard. Therefore, we have to, if we're taking this divided by 3, we're going to have to take this divided by 3, so 1 foot is equal to 1/3 of a yard. So we need pints to cups conversion. 1 pint is equal to 2 cups. So we know that 2 cups is equal to 1 pint. Therefore, looks like 3 cups is equal to 1.5 pints, or 3 halves. So we divide by 2 on both. Down here, question mark pounds is equal to 0.25 of a ton. So 1/4 of a ton, which would be 2,000. Whoops. I'm going to put that on the wrong side here. 2,000 pounds is equal to 1 ton. So this one looks like it's getting divided by 4. So we got to divide that by 4. And so we get 500 pounds is equal to 1/4 of a ton. Alrighty, so those are 3 types of examples we could work with there. So I want you to try these on your own and see how they go. So for the top one, this becomes, if my pen decides to work here. Come on. Uh-oh, that's not good. Pen's not working. So this becomes 2 divided by 12. Or, if we simplify that fraction down, it becomes 1/6 of a foot. And so for this down here, we know that 3 tablespoons is equal to 1 teaspoon. Therefore, 2/3 of a teaspoon would be equal to 2 teaspoons. Or, sorry, 2/3 of a tablespoon would be equal to 2 teaspoons. So that's our answer. And the last one, 5 pints is equal to quarts. So we gotta go quarts to pints. So 1 quart is equal to 2 pints. So that means that this would be 5 halves or 2 1/2 quarts. Okay. And if we're given questions like this, 2 teaspoons is how many milliliters? So the hint is 1 teaspoon is equal to 4.9 liters. So if I take this down here, and I go 2 teaspoons is equal to milliliters, like that. If we notice that 1 teaspoon is equal to 4.9 milliliters and 2 teaspoons is equal to this number got bigger. From 1 to 2 got bigger. Therefore, we're going to have to do 4.9 times 2, which is 9.8 milliliters. So the idea is, if this first number gets bigger, then this number has to get bigger. It's like a proportion. If this number gets smaller, then the second number would have to get smaller. So in this same idea, how many liters are there in 2 gallons? So I got 2 gallons is equal to liters. And I line it up just like I had before. So this number got bigger, therefore this number has to be doubled as well, which becomes 7.6 liters. Okay? Sorry for the pen not working here. I'll try to get that fixed for the next video. If you have any questions, make sure, just like always, you ask me.